Hello, 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 and welcome to this edition of Office Hours with Lanora. It seems like we've been away from the subject at hand for some time now, but it feels good to be back in front of you with the option to discuss various topics relating to you becoming licensed as a real estate professional. Remember, Office Hours with Lanora is an opportunity for the future real estate professional that you are. Learn about those options as well as how to successfully pass your course on the first attempt. So today our subject will center around and focus on what happens if you don't pass the licensing exam at the state and national level. So let's say that you've completed all of your pre-licensing coursework, whether it's for the broker or the leasing agent course, you're done. The next step would be to take the state and national exam. So you're taking your first attempt. There is a minimum requirement of 75% that you'll need to achieve. And you go to the testing facility, you feel like you're ready, and you come out and you have not reached that benchmark of 75%. The first thing that I would recommend that you not do is beat yourself up. Rome wasn't built in a day. Some people don't pass an exam on the first attempt. It's not an opportunity to give up. It doesn't mean that I've heard people say this bad word, I call it stupid. You're not. It just means that you weren't prepared to pass the exam on that particular day. Something happened. I'm not a great test taker myself, but I will do what is necessary to make sure I can pass that test to the best of my ability on the first attempt. So sometimes it's the mindset. We have to prepare ourselves for an exam. If you know that you're not a morning person, don't take your exam in the morning. As simple as that. Maybe you should schedule an exam for a late afternoon or a Saturday perhaps when you're off of work, if you work during the week. And that makes it a little more comfortable as well. If you know that you don't want to, like I work downtown, but I live in the south suburbs, I probably wouldn't come to a downtown location to take my exam if I'm more comfortable near my home. So it's those things that you want to take into consideration when you're scheduling your exam. Secondly, if you know that the temperature is going to be a problem for you, most of the testing facilities are going to err on a cooler side because they have computers and monitors and various things inside the actual testing facility. They have to keep those things operable. So they want to keep those the room at a temperature that's going to be comfortable for both the student and the hardware and equipment that's in the room. It is a quiet area, so if you're a fidgeter, you get nervous when you probably want to practice taking this type of exam in an enclosed area where it's very quiet and you get a chance to look at a monitor and practice and focus on just reading the questions silently in your head and then moving on to answering those questions. Well, you get 4 chances to pass this type of exam. So 4 attempts, and each attempt, whether it's leasing agent or broker, you're paying $46 per attempt. Get it right on the first attempt, but if you don't, the second attempt is still, again, $46. It's still an investment in you moving towards becoming licensed. When you take attempt number 2, attempt number 3, and attempt number 4, let's say that after the 4th attempt, you're unsuccessful. You have not reached the 75% benchmark. What you have to do next, you're starting the entire course over. That doesn't mean, again, that you're a failure. It just means that something did not convey very well. So it's okay to come back into the classroom at that point. And I will always recommend a classroom session if you did not pass this course on a first attempt, second, third, or fourth, the state and national exam. I mean, if you did not pass your licensing exam on the first, second, or third, or fourth attempt, review return to the school that you took your course initially with, and you're going to have to repeat everything over. But we start from the beginning again with some firsthand knowledge of what to expect from this type of course. So hopefully on that second attempt at taking the state and national licensing exam, you come out with that golden ticket. I want to talk about some study aids. You guys know I always have my notes. I want to talk about some study aids that are going to help you when it's time for you to, maybe you're on that second or third attempt or going towards that fourth attempt. Study aids have shown with studies that they are most valuable when used properly. So after the first attempt, if you find that you haven't reached the 75% benchmark, let's look at a review class, a one-day review class that we offer here at the REALTORS Real Estate School. Another option would be some simulated exams like Exam Smart or CompuCram, COMPUCRAM, CompuCram. I like those because, again, if you're not a great test taker, those types, CompuCram or Exam Smart, will put you more closer to that simulated environment that you'll see at a testing facility. The other options that we have are two books. There's one specifically for the national portion of the exam, and then there's a second one for the state portion of the exam. So if you pass one section of the exam, as long as you pass the other section within 1 year of you passing the first section, let me make this more clear. So I took the exam today as a hypothetical. I passed the national section, but I did not pass the state section of the exam. I don't have to retake the national section as long as I retake the state section of the exam. And I have 3 more attempts to pass. Remember, within those 3 attempts, if I pass the state section of the exam, I'm good to go. That national score will stand as it is. But if I attempt all 3 chances at the state and I don't pass, I have to do everything over again. Okay? Take a look at those study aids. They're going to range between $39. There's some, the one-day class is $69. The 2 books are $30 each. And the simulated exams through Exam Smart or CompuCram will be between $39 and $79. But you can purchase all of that through the REALTORS Real Estate School and from our website too. Let's talk more about some upcoming classes now that we're offering here at the REALTORS Real Estate School. It's a perfect time for you to be in class. We are approaching, to some, the end of summer, to others, the height of moving season. People are going and children are returning back to school, so families are looking for new homes in different school districts, so on and so forth. So it's a great time for you to be considering a career in real estate. I have a few classes that'll be starting soon, which next week, August 5th, we'll be starting our 2-week accelerated broker course here at our downtown location at 430 North Michigan Avenue. On August 13th, we'll have our 2-day leasing agent class starting. August 13th and 14th are the dates for that class. And then in September, we'll be starting the Saturdays, the mornings, and the evening classes, as well as another accelerated class. So take a quick look at our schedule on our website, www.realtorsrealestateschool.com, and you'll be able to find all of the classes that I just mentioned, plus those for the remainder of the year. The last thing that I want you to do is remember to like, share, and subscribe to this page. I've been getting a ton of calls by people that hopefully you, my viewers, have been referring because they said that they've been watching the videos and how well that the videos have helped them to be able to reach a decision. So I thank each and every one of you that are sharing the news about this Office Hours with Lanora series. I greatly appreciate it. A referral is a huge compliment, and I take that with so much honor. But thanks again for joining me. I wanted to make sure that we had a chance to talk about the ifs, the what happens. Failure is not an option. Giving up is not an option. You can do anything but fail. So know that If you have additional questions, or maybe you just need that simple pep talk, give me a call. Real good at that, because I've had to give myself some. 312-214-5513. 312-214-5513. Again, it's been great to see and come before you all and talk to you. Hope to hear from you real soon. Bye-bye.